Kambawa. Yeah, so it's up on its side. Now, for those of you who follow on Facebook or Instagram or Blue Sky, all under Sakura Densha, you may have seen I've been working on the underside of the baseboard, strengthening it. I've been adding more bracing pieces going this way. I've added a few more verticals as well. In fact, this was one big area beforehand. So yeah, more verticals, more strength. Been adding pieces here, you know, finished off this bit finally. Nice big dollop of glue down there. You know, just trying to give it as much strength as possible. The other thing I've done is I've actually wired in the LEDs for the shrine and the farmhouse. So, and they work. I've tested those, they work. So the next big thing, obviously, if you've put it once I've given the glue a proper chance to set, is to lay it flat again. And yeah, we'll get the buildings on those two pieces and see how they look. Hopefully it all works. Looks all right. I've also routed the actual track feed cables in. These channels happened quite by accident, but they've come in. I think they're going to be really useful for this sort of thing. You know, just direct the cables all into there, so they've got common exits out of the end of the baseboard. So yeah, so when we come back, this should be flat again, and yeah, we'll put the buildings on, see how it looks. The only thing I'm a little bit disappointed with is this may see some grass down here, and there's quite a bit actually. If we move this, you'll see on there as well. So we'll be putting the hoover over this again, but I sort of put the hoover over the grass before, and so a bit sort of frustrated that it didn't get it all up the first time. But yeah, I'll tidy that up as well, and probably give it a couple of bangs as well, because we want it to be as secure as possible, seeing as when I carry it in and out of the exhibition, it's in this orientation. So yeah, still waiting. Not a lot of lighting happening on over here. There will be some, but obviously I've got to wait for those buildings to come out. I've got to get some more buildings. I need to work on that next, you know. Got more trains coming. I need more buildings now, houses and things. I mean, the factories that have been, the factory set that's been released later this month will be a big bonus. But yeah, right. Anyway, I'll see you again when it's back on its side. Back on its side. Actually meant when it's lying flat again. Anyway, see you in a moment. Right, I might have to do this again when it's darker, but I've literally layouts down. The buildings have been placed on. Right, I've wired one wire in. I have not done it since, so I have not seen it with the buildings on. Okay, so, well, either building on really. So let's just see what we get. Hopefully it's not an absolute mess. You probably see this before I will, because I'll actually look around putting the wire. But, oh wow, I can see now. There we go. Can you see that right? There's a bit of light bleed to the top of that. I'm not entirely happy about that still. I did paint the entirety of this interior black, so I just need to do another layer. It looks a bit like it's on fire in a minute, that one. So you'll see the frying. That's looking very effective. If a bit to one side, but it's giving the effect. And we've come around the front of both. Around the side of both. You know, it's working. It's working. I'm happy. I'm happy with the effect. So it might not be the most obvious. I think that's why I don't mind a little light bleed on the corner on that one, because it just does help. But yeah, But yes, I need to sort out that light bleed on that, because that's atrocious. So yes, I'll sort that one out. Is it just the front? There's a bit, it's about around the top of that, isn't it? Yeah, okay. A bit more paint on that. But yeah, apart from that, success. But they both work. Right. Well, there might be a bonus clip on the end of this, but otherwise, well, if they're in total dark, but otherwise, I shall say arigato gozaimasu and sayonara.